In this video, I'm going to be reviewing Kotlin Compiler Offline and Cosmic-IDE Rewrite. Note, I'm not going to be doing a full in-depth review on these two IDEs. If this video gets enough positive interest, I will do a more in-depth review. First, we'll take a look at Kotlin Compiler Offline. It is located on the Google Play Store. It has 50 plus downloads and its OS support is Android 8.0 on up. As far as I know of, it is not an open source project. This is what the app advertises. Kotlin Compiler Offline is a lightweight IDE for learning and practicing Kotlin on the go. The app offers a simple compiler, dark theme, and allows you to save Kotlin programs for offline access. It has example Kotlin programs to help beginners learn to practice Kotlin coding. It includes tutorials with step-by-step instructions on how to learn Kotlin programming. It is a free app with no ads, so you can focus on learning and practicing without distractions. This is how much storage space it should take up on your phone. I've also made other projects on this IDE, so your mileage may vary. The other IDE we're going to be looking at is Cosmic-IDE Rewrite. It is located on F-Droid. It is also open source. Their source code can be found on GitHub. This is what they advertise on their GitHub page. Cosmic-IDE is a powerful and feature-rich IDE for JVM development on Android. It is built on top of the latest tools and offers a wide range of features that make it the perfect tool for developers who want to build high-quality, bug-free applications without needing a computer. Core features that Cosmic-IDE Rewrite offers. It supports Java 17 and Kotlin 21. It also supports plugins. It has GitHub integrations. It can compile code in Java and Kotlin. It claims to have Google Gimme AI chatbot, syntax highlighting, support for custom fonts and ligatures, high quality and customizable editor, Google and Java format, and KTFMT integration. Bytecode disassembler. You're also able to back up and restore your project. Other features that it didn't describe here is that it's able to import and export your projects. Do note, if you're going to import your project, it has to be in a zip file. If you're going to export it, it will export it as a zip file also. This is how much storage Cosmic-IDE Rewrite should take up on your phone. Do note, I have no projects on this IDE. For comparisons, I'll put them side by side so you can tell the difference between how much storage each one takes up. This is what it should look like when you open up Kotlin Compiler Offline. You're open to this inner screen and you're able to support their project. This always shows up every time when you open it. Down below, we have your project page, tutorials, DNS and algo, problems, and the AI agent that they were advertising. You can create a new chat here and see all your chats. In the problem section, you can solve problems that they have, problem statement, and you're able to code up a program. So this is what I code up right here to solve this input ABC. So that's what the program will input to your code, and then the output should be ABC. Basically, it's supposed to read the input and output exactly what it read. These are just simple problem solves. It does go into a lot more advanced and complex. DNS and algo section, I'm not really for sure what it's about, but it has quite a few good information inside of it and examples that can be helpful. Now the tutorial section, it's a very handy section. It's able to teach you the basics of the Kotlin library and what's already pre-installed. like hello world functions, variables, and etc. On your projects, all you have to do is press add, choose which template you want. I've only tried the Kotlin and the Java. I have not tried the other ones, so I could only tell you my experience from the Kotlin application and the Java application, and they basically do the same. So the terminal just seems like a Terminex. If you ever heard of Terminex, it's a great terminal, Linux-based, that you can download on your phone. And the terminal just seems like it's basically a direct copy from that. I don't know if it's a newer version of the terminal, but it's great and handy if you need it. And I think you could download libraries from here if you want more. I'm not for sure. I haven't messed around with that. So there's quite a few features that you can use with this. And it's very flexible. And there are some projects that it preloads in with. The Hello World program, permission class, add to number function, conditional logic, variable example. The rest of the ones I added. These are all saved in the app. It is not saved on a specific location in your files. So it's not saved in your documents or anywhere else. It's saved inside the app. You cannot save it outside of this app. All projects that are created are kept inside of here. You can change your theme just by clicking the top right. You could also change syntax highlighting. You could change it from dark to light. Text size. It's actually default text size, I'm pretty sure, what it loads in with. If you press this blue button up here at the top, it takes you to this page. If you have Telegram, you can view and join Smart-IDE right away. So I'm not for sure what this place is, nor do I have that feature, but it's there if you are interested. So I think that's it for Kotlin compiler offline. You can still run code offline. You don't have to be online to run it, which is true to what it says. And the code compiles just fine without you being online. So that's a big bonus. If you want to import anything, you have to go to the file manager on the top left side, go to your source, and you hold down the file you want to add to. You could rename, import files, or add. Add, you could type in just about anything. So go.text. So this will make a text file. You could also rename it to a Java or Kotlin file. You could import files. So here's a file you could import. You can select, I'm pretty sure you could select multiple and import them. And voila, that's how you import files. Now note, you can't import, I'm pretty sure you can't import folders. Yeah, you can't import folders. You could only import individual files. Moving on to Cosmic-IDE Rewrite. This is what it looks like when you open it up for the first time. You have the plus, where you can add a project, import a project, or clone from GitHub. You have settings up in the top right. You could customize the appearance of the editor. You could customize the code editor. So that would be font size, syntax highlighting, and other features they have for the code editor space. We have the compiler configuration. These are the features that they have for the compiler configuration. You could send flags, specific flags to the compiler. You could choose which Java version and Kotlin version you're using. There's also the formatter. So you can choose how it formats the code, automatic formatting. There's plugins. You could include your GitHub at the GitHub configuration integration. And then we got the About section. To create a project, all you do is press plus, and it only creates either a Kotlin template or a Java. So to choose the Kotlin template, you just press the switch button. If you want the Java version, you press the switch button off to the off position. You type in the name of the project and then the package name of the project. And that's all really there is to it. You can also change the settings in the project by going to the top right. Also, you can add your own dependencies. You can add create files through here. That's basically it for it. That is just a brief overview of Kotlin Compiler Offline and Cosmic-IDE Rewrite. Like I said, if this video gets a lot of positive interest, I will make a more in-depth analysis of these two IDEs and maybe others.